going to have neck surgery. He was pulled from that WrestleMania 41 was off onto the card. After what will Randy Orton do? He stated, as it is always so awful to hear the news about ever someone bring insult, but that is probably it was true. After when the news comes with the extra heavy bundle that of the WWE superstar long career, it might be maybe over sparkly since a few weeks before. After date will is set to wrestle on the greatest days of them all. Also normally that appears to be the case was revolving around of Kevin Owens. Also has partially those reports to be rumors about around. Andrew Hester was a assessment on tonight's episode of Friday Night Smackdown to indicated to announcing such that. After Smackdown gets a message, Nick orders a visit to Kevin Owens to come down. Andrew took the way to make the announcement himself and the prize follow cut a short promo about Andrew how he's been in the business for plus 25 years. Andrew in that it takes its toll on people bodies. Andrew will now bring is turns out. Andrew when Kevin Owens has a serious enough on his neck injury that Andrew he's not only going to be pulled from his wrestle at WrestleMania 41 match against Randy Orton, but that there's no tiny win or even whenever he's be able to return. After when Kevin Owens thanked the crowd and said he was sorry. So yes, it was so sad to hear this news about Kevin Owens. So after when Randy Orton didn't come out, it wasn't due to the sort of the stressing deal. And there was no angle of running Kevin Owens off on television or anything physical. Instead, they said if he was, they wanted anybody onto the ring even. Was before Owens walked off, he was leaving the fireball into the ring with Nick Aldis. After when Nick Aldis didn't inform when Randy Orton that because of this stressing this means Randy Orton doesn't have a match for a WrestleMania anymore. That news didn't sit well. After with the Apex player who gave the message in RKO out of nowhere. After it's pointed to note that as no sources told has spoken about displaying any sort of work. After or an angle for the storyline probably disappears to be eliminated instantly and after it goes without being said that we should all keep Kevin Owens in our thoughts and hope for his speedy recovery, that he can't bring him back into the ring. He was healthy and safe as soon as possible. After in regards to the angle with Nick Aldis, there is no information at the moment. He was putting with if and this was done to set up a story between the two. Either private with a different plan for Randy Orton or whatever it was done, it was simple to give the fans. There was something to pop about whether you feel sad or Donald, for all we know. WWE could be planning to have Nick Aldis himself to step back into the ring and wrestle Randy Orton instead. I think it would be a big surprising if the slight things up to see him put down onto the suit. I think it's time for his wrestling gear and make his WWE debut on such a huge stage. I'll say more on that and everything else regarding Randy Orton, regardless at WrestleMania and more, prominent the rumblings of Canolas whenever there is something to report. So I will keep you guys updated. So this is from last night, on Smackdown last night. Here's the clip on Smackdown and up below right there on my screen. So if you want to check it out on my review last night, check it out and like and subscribe. So this is a full story for today for Smackdown. There's a clip right there at the top. So we like the video, want to say like, subscribe, and be sent up by BCW. About this time, peace.